How's it going, everybody? Today we're taking a look at an excellent Studio City house. This one's a big property on a nice private cul-de-sac. Just a quick glance at the neighborhood here, and you can just see it's very suburban feeling, but you're really close to the freeways and Universal City Walk, so excellent location. Pointing out the street parking situation right off the bat. It is only for residents, which is a big plus. So you'll get a permit for the street parking. If you have any guests, they'll have to use the permit as well. This is really important so that way, strangers or random people can't just hoggle the street parking. Really cool about this property is that it has a very large garage. There's an excellent 2-car garage here, plenty of space for 2 vehicles, storage off to the side. If you need maybe to convert this to a work studio, you can also make this a pretty good studio. So I want to make sure you guys noted that. Now, as we walk into the property here, this is a very large home. It's almost 3,000 square feet. It's 2,909 square feet. It's very big, very large. It's perfect for a big family or maybe a couple of roommates, depending on your situation. And as you enter, it just feels really bright and airy. You got this nice open living space as soon as you enter the property. And what you can see here is it's got the open floor plan. So this is perfect for, hanging out, lounging. This is just a large entertainment area. You could put a couple large couches as well. This does not double as the dining area. Quick look, this is tall ceilings, so that makes it feel extra big. And when we go upstairs too, there's a really unique loft. We'll take a look at that in a second. What I was going to mention though is there is a proper dining room in the kitchen, so you don't have to cram a dining table next to the couch in the living room. So we'll take a look at that. This is the one downstairs bathroom. It's perfect for guests. And then there's also one bedroom downstairs as well. This is what I'm calling the bedroom. It's technically not because there's no closet, but you can fit some type of IKEA storage or wardrobe in the corner, kind of where the maintenance items are. And then this becomes a perfect small guest bedroom or home office. And there's also direct access to the backyard from this room. So right here, this will take you out to the backyard. And it's pretty nice and private. This is the small side yard. The backyard wraps around to the other side. And then there's also a side yard gate. So if you're someone who takes clients or has frequent visitors, this is perfect for allowing them into the property. Or if this is your guest room, this is perfect for allowing guests in and out, at their leisure. They don't have to always walk through the main entrance. So pretty functional additional room here. So back into the main living area, we're going to check out the kitchen. Kitchen is very nice and open as well. You have a lot of countertop space, a small island, and then plenty of cabinet storage. And then over here on the back side, you can see there's this is the dining space. This is built for, you could put a large dining table, have breakfast and dinners with the family. This is a good place to do that. It has a nice fireplace as well. The fireplace is gas and it is functional. So just a really nice space. If you're a big family, you don't want to feel like you're, elbow to elbow with your family members. This house has a lot of space where you guys will be comfortable. So here we go, taking a look at the backyard. This is the wraparound from the side yard. Now, it's not the largest backyard, but it's more like just enough space to get some breath of fresh air. If you guys need to step out into nature, it allows you to do that. You can go ahead and have a small patio set or maybe a jacuzzi if you guys really want one. Now, the best part is this yard is very private. Lots of greenery, and then the fences are tall, so you don't really have anybody looking down into the backyard. So that's very important. So that's just a quick look. We're back inside at the moment. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the garage situation. This is how you would get into the garage from the entrance of the house. Just showing you a quick glance at the appliances. All appliances are included at the property, so you don't have to provide your own. If you do, maybe want to upgrade refrigerators or something else down the road, just communicate with the owners. They're pretty easygoing about that stuff. This is the laundry room. It's a full laundry room. Those are full-size washer and dryers, so you can clean comforters and heavy-duty clothing. There's also a nice storage, closet underneath the stairs here. So it's actually very large. That could double as a second pantry or, more storage for the laundry room. And then this is direct access to the garage that we saw earlier. So again, big house, lots of space. I think it's a really good value for the money. If you know you need the square footage and you want to be in this location, this is an excellent option. So we're going to head upstairs now. Upstairs is pretty fun. It's mainly only the bedrooms, but there is a nice loft area. And the loft is, again, another functional space. You could kind of set it up as you want. This is the platform now, and we're walking out to the loft. And right now, the owners kind of use it as like a remote office. But this could be a lounge area. You could put a TV on the wall, maybe put a foosball here for like recreation or a ping pong table. Otherwise, it's just a very nice space to have. And then overlooks the downstairs living area where we were earlier. So pretty cool. It feels nice and bright in here. Lots of space again. And then, really set it up at your leisure. Just a couple more angles here. This house has a lot of bright windows, so natural light is a big positive here. Well, there you go. That's the loft space. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the master bedroom. Master bedroom is actually very, very large. So if you need a proper master bedroom, this is it. This one here, that's a small full-size bed. You can fit easily a king-size bed, no problem. Plus, one or two additional furniture pieces. You could probably even put a bed and a couch up here without any trouble. Now, there's a large, very large walk-in closet. We'll show you that in a second. And there's also an excellent high ceilings in this bedroom. So it's very comfortable. If you're, a couple that really wants a big master suite, this is going to be it. Let me show you the closet. The closet is basically the size of another bedroom. It's very large. You can fit hers clothing, and any other additional storage boxes if you have them. And then there's also an ensuite bathroom here with a very large countertop. You have the double sinks, lots of cabinet storage, and then you also have the shower and the bathtub. So it's a very nice master bathroom here. There's also a private door for the restroom, so it's nice to keep the privacy there. This house just, again, it functions very well. If you're a big family or, just want to live in comfort, this is going to be a good property for you. So stepping back in, that's the master suite. And then down the hall, we have two additional bedrooms. They're average sized is what I would call them. There's some cabinet storage. This is like for your linens. And then there's a restroom on the back side that these two bedrooms share. Pretty standard, nothing too crazy. If you have children, this will be perfect for them. They'll get along just fine in there. So here's the two bedrooms. They're pretty average size. They do have an interesting party trick with that shared door space there. You can either open it up and make this kind of a secondary master suite, where it's just a large space. You can put a bed on one side, a couch and an office on the other, and then you have this closet plus another walk-in closet on the other side. So that's one configuration. Or two, you can just close that off and then make this just two standard bedrooms. The way the owners were using it, they had a partition to create privacy for children. That way one child could just have the full bedroom and the other one could have the other. So really got some options here. The owner's open to, making this a solid wall or a partition, just so that way you have the separation if you want it. Otherwise, this is how you see it. It has that nice path-through door. And then this one also has a little bit bigger closet on the other side. So this is what it looks like when the doors are open, and then you can kind of see how it just becomes one large space, which it's kind of nice. It depends really how you want to live in this property. If you want the open space or you just want, the two standard bedrooms. Going to show you a quick look at this closet. This one's pretty decent size. You can actually walk in there and it's got some good storage. Yeah, lots of space in here, guys. So that's generally the tour. If you guys have any questions or you'd like to see this property in person, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to show it to you. It's available at the moment, and if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to give you some answers. So I'll talk to you guys on the next one. All right, thank you so much. Take care.